Hi everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody is doing good this morning. It is Sunday, March 17th. Currently it's 49 degrees. High today is 59. No chance of rain, and it's a little windy at 10 mile per hour right now. I think it's supposed to be windy most of the day. Today, I'll be doing a taste test with Mike. I haven't done one of those in a while. And, you know, I've done several tuna pouches, which are very healthy for you. And I thought I would try a chicken pouch, basically. It's Swanson garlic and herbs chunk chicken in the pouch. And I decided to try that, you know, and I still got some tuna ones I need to try, and a tuna kit. That's really neat looking. Anyway, today I'll have the Swanson garlic and herbs chunk chicken for taste test. What's for dinner? I think you know, like I said, this could change. And what we're gonna have supposedly is spaghetti, and I want to use that Filipino style sauce. I think it's Del Monte or something like that. And I've never had that kind of sauce before. I thought it would be interesting to try. And we'll have some garlic bread, but we don't have enough salad left to make a salad, so I don't know, unless we probably should have got one because we were at Kroger yesterday, and we were in there, and I didn't get any tomatoes. So I need to basically write that down. Tomatoes, we didn't get any. I didn't have it wrote down. And if it's not wrote down, it doesn't get picked up. And a salad mix. Should have got both of those and it saved us a trip. But we may not go. If we decide not to have a salad, we'll just have the spaghetti and garlic bread. Maybe something else with it, I don't know. But I do want to try that. I'm curious about that sauce. Okay, I've got a taste test, a morning coffee break taste test, and I want to try these. Hold on just a minute. Okay, it's these Munchies sandwich crackers. They're made by Frito-Lay, pretty sure. Anyway, they're Doritos nacho cheese flavored on a baked golden toast cracker. And where does it say anything about them? Yeah, Frito-Lay makes these. And they also have some other flavors that I definitely would like to try. I've tried the peanut butter on toast. They're excellent. The peanut butter is so good in it. I just wish there was more. And then they got a peanut butter on cheese. And I haven't tried this one, but they've got a Cheetos cheddar cheese flavored on a golden toast cracker. I bet that's good. And they also have a Doritos jalapeno cheddar one. So I tried one of these when they first came out, but it's been over a year ago. And only place I could find one pack at a time, you know, they just sold them separately at a gas station down here. So this is the first time I've seen the multi-pack anywhere. So they're kind of slow getting them out there. Right? Oh, I need to go over the nutrition packs. So, oh, you can't see the side of it. Thought maybe you could see. Okay. Where's the... Okay, if you eat one whole package, it's 200 calories, 14% total fat, 21% saturated fat, no trans fat, 1% of cholesterol, 15% of sodium, 8% of carbs, 4% of fiber, 7% sugars, 3 grams of protein, 4% of calcium, 6% of iron. So, you know, I've had these many times when I didn't have time to have something for breakfast. Not this flavor, just crackers like this. I used to depend on having these with me, take some in my lunchbox. Because if I didn't have time to eat much, I could always grab these and just eat them going down the road or something like that. You know, they weren't hard to eat or anything. if you had them open. You know, you don't want to sit there trying to open while you're driving with them. But anyway, they're not that bad. I would give this, let's see, 21%. I'd give this a 3.75 out of 5 for nutrition facts. They're really not too bad. They're baked as well. So, let's see. Maybe this up for this. Well, I don't want to tear it up, but I guess I have no choice but to do like that. I guess I could have got some scissors. Okay. Look like a ton of stuff in between them, does it? Oh yeah. If you like cheese crackers, or you know, this type of cracker with cheese in it, you're gonna love these, really. I just wish they had more cheese in them. These are really good. Wow. I'd forgotten what they tasted like. Really? That's the best cheese cracker I've ever tried. It really is. Oh yeah. Like I said, I don't know why my nose is itching, y'all. My allergies, I guess. Can't help it. I hate it when that happens when I'm doing a video with my nose itching. I love these. And I could eat these for breakfast myself, you know. I used to do that sometimes. Not, like I said, not this flavor, just maybe a peanut butter one. That's about all I used to eat is the peanut butter, but I like these. It's a 5 out of 5 for flavor, y'all. I really like it. It's not really a strong nacho flavor, but you can tell. As I said, my only complaint is I wish I had more in the middle of them, the cheese stuff. Okay. Maybe your Walmart will have them. I haven't seen them in ours. But obviously our Kroger has them now. I'm going to look and see if they still have if they have that jalapeno cheddar one, but I didn't notice it. I think I would have noticed it. Because the only burrito one I saw was this one, and it's Doritos jalapeno cheddar. I think I would have noticed that, so maybe they don't carry that one. I wish they did. That sounds good. Okay, here's the jokes, everybody. Two old friends met by chance on the street. After chatting for some time, one said to the other, "I'm terribly sorry, but I've forgotten your name. You'll need to tell me." The other stared at him thoughtfully for a long time, then replied, "How soon do you need to know?" Okay. I'm not the easiest guy in the world to get along with, so when our anniversary rolled around, I wanted my wife to know how much I appreciated her tolerating me for the past 20 years. I ordered flowers and told the florist to enclose a card that read, "Thanks for putting up with me so long." When my wife got the delivery, she called me at work. "Just where do you think you're going?" she asked. "What do you mean?" I said. She read the card aloud as the florist had written it. Thanks for putting up with me, period. So long. Like, thanks for putting up with me. So long. That's what. So I can see why she was concerned. Thought of the day is from Nicholas Sparks. If conversation was the lyrics, laughter was the music, making time spent together a melody that would be replayed over and over without getting stale. Okay. And I saw a where was it? Maybe this was it. It's a medical, I don't know if it's all medical ones. It doesn't say what, it's science. These are science. So let's go to it. What is the medical term for the windpipe? Trachea, clavicle, esophagus, mandible. Now this can be, you picture just one, thing going down this way. You don't really picture two, but I mean, obviously, I think there is. So it's trachea, clavicle, esophagus, mandible. My first thought was esophagus, but then I thought, that's where your food goes down. So your windpipe, I've heard of them having to puncture the trachea to do that thing where they put a hole there when they can't breathe. So, yeah, that's it. Your trachea or windpipe is one part of your airway system. Airways are pipes that carry oxygen-rich air to your lungs. They also carry carbon dioxide, a waste gas, out of your lungs. An electrocardiogram measures the function of which organ? Liver, heart, brain, kidneys. Electrocardiogram. Liver, heart, brain, kidneys. I want to say heart because I've had these before. Quite a few, I believe. An electrocardiogram records the electrical signals in the heart. It is a regular and painless test used to detect heart problems and monitor the heart's health. It's also called a ECG or EKG. Yeah, my signs to see this warm weather, everything's growing out there, and the weeds are starting to grow already. Of course, they're going to grow right away. And I'm getting, I don't know about if it's pollen or not yet already, but people are already mowing in our neighborhood. That's stirring everything up, and I hate thinking about mowing. I really hate thinking about it. Which part of the body loses the most heat in cold weather or water? Hands, head and neck, knees, feet. Loses the most heat in cold weather. I'm not for sure about this, y'all. My idea would be your extremities would get colder the further away it is from, I guess, your heart and everything. So that could be feet. If they would have said feet and hands, I would have really thought that. I know a lot of heat goes out, loses the most heat. But I have heard that if you don't wear a hat, that you lose a lot out of your head. So that's where I'm going with. That's right. The body constantly generates and radiates heat to its surroundings due to higher blood flow in the head and neck than in the rest of the body. 40 to 45% of the body heat is lost through the head and neck. 40 to 45%. Wow. Which of these parts of the brain is associated with memory? Thalamus, pons, hippocampus, occipital lobe, Occipital lobe. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of, I think I've heard of the hippocampus before. I've never heard of pons. But I have heard of thalamus, but I'm not for sure what I heard it, what they were talking about when, I'm going to go with thalamus. Nope, it is the hippocampus. The other one that I've heard of before, but I just couldn't picture what it was that was, talking about. I think the thalamus is in the brain too. The main parts of the brain involved with memory are the amygdala, the hippocampus, the cerebellum, and the prefrontal cortex. Okay, it's got all these big words. I'm just going to pass on the rest of that. So I missed one. Where in the human body is the humerus bone located? Arm, hand, leg, or head, leg. It shows a skull. The humerus, Humerus, not like funny humorous, is located. Oh, I've heard this, and I'm not for sure. Gosh. Arm, hand. I don't think it's your hand. And your skull? It wouldn't be in your head, I don't think. I'm going with leg, but it might be, I may be wrong. Yeah, it's the arm. I really didn't know that. A humerus is a long bone in the arm that runs from the shoulder to the elbow. I should have known that, I think. It connects the scapula and the two bones of the lower arm, the radius and ulna, and consists of 3 sections. I learned something there. In what part of the body are the adenoids? Brain, fingers, neck, throat. The adenoids. Brain, fingers, neck, throat. When I had my, tonsils, I kept having tonsillitis over and over and over again. I was missing school a lot, and finally they said he needs his tonsils out. And I don't know if they still do this or not, but back then, when they took your tonsils out, they also took your adenoids out. But I think they're still in the same general area is what I'm getting to. So it's brain, fingers, neck, throat. So it could be neck, but I think it's throat. Yeah. And I remember I was like 8 years old, and just out of coincidence, I had a friend of mine that was, the same age as me, and he was having his out at the same time as I was. So they put us in rooms together. I don't know how if that was coincidence we got to be together, or maybe their mom saw my name, or I don't know. Anyway, we were in the same room together. Both had the same thing done. They told us both before they did it. They came in there and they were like, I think they said, you can have, of course, ice cream back then they would let you have, but I don't even think ice cream is good for after you've had a procedure like that. But anyway, it was either ice cream or sherbet. I think it was ice cream they said we could have, so that was like something to look forward to. But they said 2 things you don't do after you have this done. One of them is don't cry, and what was the other one? Don't cry. I think you weren't supposed to blow your nose or something like that. It was 2 things. Not to cry or scream, and something else. But I think it was like I said. But anyway, so I was like, you know what? I don't want to. She said you could have to go back in and have something done. Your stitches, I guess, would break or whatever. I didn't cry. I wanted to a couple times because he kept getting me upset, the other guy, but he started crying a lot. He ended up back in having to redo it, stitches or whatever. And when he came back, I was like, "They told you not to cry." And he's like, "I don't know." He had a hard time. I didn't. I did exactly what they said, and I was out of there pretty quick. A day or so. Okay, so yeah, So throat, yeah. Adenoids are a patch of tissue high up in the throat, just behind the nose. Yeah, that's why I said don't pick your nose. They, along with the tonsils, are part of the lymphatic system, which clears infection and keeps body fluids in balance. The adenoids and the tonsils work by trapping germs that enter the body through the mouth and nose. Adenoids usually start shrinking after age 5 and are almost gone by the teenage years. Isn't that something? When the body has developed other ways to fight germs. That's something. I never knew what they were good for. So, they did. So now I learned something even though I got it right. Okay. A podiatrist works on which part of the body? Foot, hand, hips, head. I think everybody might know this. It's foot. A podiatrist is a healthcare professional who diagnoses and treats conditions affecting the foot, ankle, and structures of the leg. I got 5 right and 2 wrong. We got 3 more. We're going to run a little long because of the cracker trying. What is the femoral part of the body? Femoral. Pelvis, head, thigh, knee. Femoral. Pelvis, head, thigh, knee. I think it's thigh. That's right. The femur bone is called the thigh bone. The end of the thigh bone, closest to the hip, is called the femoral head. 6 right and 2 wrong. Got 2 more. In what part of the body are the pectoral muscles? Legs, shoulder, back, chest. Legs, shoulder, back, chest. I think it's chest, and I can't do like the wrestlers do. Your pecs. Make a move. I'm not in that good a shape. I was at one time in that good a shape. I lifted weights all the time back in high school and stuff. I played football and lifted all the time. Okay, so it's chest. So that's 5, 6. No, that's not one wrong. That's right. Pectoral muscles, referred to as pecs, are the muscles that connect the front of the human chest with the bones of the upper arm and shoulder. One more. What is the name of the body part which hair grows from? Gland, cuticle, follicle, bud. Okay, gland, cuticle, follicle, bud. It's follicle. And everybody knows, pretty much knows that, I think. The function of a hair follicle is to grow your hair. I got 8 right today and 2 wrong. I like this one. It was different. I like, mixing it up as best I can. So I hope y'all enjoyed this trivia time and morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Check out Taste Test with Mike. Swanson garlic and herbs chunk chicken today. So you might want to try that stuff after you see the show, or you might not. You never know. Bye, everyone, and God bless.